Yeah, or even enough. Pretty forgiving. Very
50-50.
low. True. Yeah. Sorry. Coda, we had a 0.006% wipe last night. An hour before the end of raid.
Yeah, Goki said the log said
Boomstick.
0%. Sweet.
It said 0.0%. Yes, great.
Sweet.
Like anything I didn't use second potion. Like Alpaca's like, who didn't use second potion? I would
Mastery. Spirit Bond.
Anyone could have done anything, right?
That's.
I
4
mean, I
seconds.
had-
That's 4
Takedown.
seconds of healer damage. Like,
I had
yeah, we're
turtle
it's very
available.
close.
All I had to do was turtle and arcane shot, and it would have been over.
Of one healer. So it's 1 second of all the healer damage,
Boomstick.
basically. Yeah. Instead of trying to live.
Boomstick.
I actually went back and looked at the logs, and I was like, "There's no button I could have pushed to live any longer there." Like,
Yeah, no, that was an explosion for sure. Yeah. Yeah, it was like berserk from like multiple things.
Takedown.
Obviously, right? Because we didn't kill either of that. So. Well, I guess they don't have berserk at the same time. But whatever, it doesn't matter. It was a clear berserk. Literally anybody.
Boomstick.
Yeah, I mean, it basically has to be a phase 3 thing, whatever it is, most likely. Because I think we hard phased, but yeah. So basically nothing mattered until last phase. But it's definitely possible we could have like done better holding. Like if we ever reclear, if we ever reclear, we'll probably want to hold lust and do it in phase 3. It's phase of master. Like imagine that phase 3 we already got to ignore like some ending
Takedown.
stuff. Like imagine if we were lusting there, like could really just
Boomstick.
maybe, yeah. I'm not sure if it's probably not really worse for you dramatically, but especially if we're gonna force phaser and you like lose part of your CDs or whatever. Okay, let's drop consumes. Oh, I gotta get markers. Let's see where my notes for that even go. Yeah, that's the plan for sure. There's literally never been one phase kill in Mythic, but I'm sure we've got it.
Until now.
Yeah, until now. Yeah.
Did they have an Aug evoker?
I
We
think
had
other
like they probably had like 3.
I think other people may have used an Augavoker on this fight before. Yes, it's possible.
I don't know. I think this is secret tech.
Well, some of those kills
Yes, we
probably,
did.
but most of them no. It's possible, yeah. I doubt I doubt we'll end up having to hold like a lot or anything, but we'll see. It's also like you could be so fast you didn't need to hold. I mean, anyway. It just things are just shifting around. I promise I'll be fast. Promise. I'm not gonna do the whole fight, but there are some things we do have to talk about.
Yeah, we got rid of him.
Yeah, we cut that guy perma. So 2 more
Someone in Fear's chat, please clip that.
Rumors spread fast.
So wait, he's not?
Okay. Still some potions left. Make sure you eat if you haven't. Bring this over to note. So, we're just going to talk. This is going to be another one of those fights where we kind of are just learning it phase by phase. So we'll just talk about basically what I'm expecting us to see in the first, half hour here, and then we can add on to that as we go, so that we don't spend the whole time yapping it up. Oh, this note is a disaster. One moment, I have to make this like way less hideous. Yeah, I copied something over and it's just formatting is kind of scuffed. Yeah, just 1 sec. Yeah, definitely NSRT stuff is really helpful here as usual. This is like another fight that's a big shout out. If you struggle at all whatsoever in identifying what color you have feather-wise, especially when it's swapping, highly recommended you consider using NSRT to help you with that. A lot of the boss, like both, I'm not sure what TBM and Big Leagues are doing for that as well, but they will probably have something. Gateway option in NSRT. It's probably just giving you a timer. Yeah, it's just gating when the boss lands for intermission so that you don't have any downtime. You just get sent straight to the center, instead of having to deal with the full knockup.
You know what next hit means?
You can click preview and it shows you.
It's just the
NSRT?
bar that says next hit. I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
It's probably he does the shadow cleave and the light cleave.
You think it's the tank cleave?
I think it's the tank cleave based on the.
I mean, that would be my guess too, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave it on for now. We'll figure it out as we go. Okay, so DKs, I'm going to send you both some macros that you are probably going to want. Obviously, you do not have to use them, but it will very likely make your life much easier. You're going to end up gripping. Well, you only need one of these, I guess. One of these two. Actually, yeah, I'll just take one of those out for you here. You're going to end up gripping one of the two ads and taunting them. This way, you'll never grip the same one, and you won't have to bother actually targeting it. I gave you the separate ones there. Oh, except one of these doesn't have the right boss in it for taunt. Let me fix that for the taunt one on there. Undead humans. Now I had to update that one, but you should be good. Obviously, you have to put your. This is generic for anybody's taunt. You have to put the DK taunt. I forget what the name of the DK taunt is, but you'd have to put that in there.
Okay.
Although your grip taunts now, right? Or is that something you have to talent into on the class tree?
Yeah.
I see. Okay, that's fine. Then yeah, just put the name of your taunt in the taunt name section, and you'll be good. But anyway, so yeah, when we get the 2 birds, you'll both incidentally with these macros just grab. You could press 1 to grab the bird, press the other to taunt the bird. The birds don't auto you or anything. You don't have to be worried about like them hurting you. They just sort of chill and do their cast, so they're not gonna like actually cause you any damage. And that way we'll be able to grip them in quickly after the soak and get full cleave on the boss.
Text.
Okay, so basically the mythic version thing that you guys need, everybody needs to understand here, is that if any orb ever hits the boss, it's going to be a wipe. So instead of like us just having to deal with the orbs and worry about the orbs, now we cannot let any of them hit the boss. That's going to be like the main difference that we're focused on. As a result, we will have some people who are responsible for soaking those with immunities. But at all times, basically, the fight, except a couple specific ones, individual players are also going to be responsible for ensuring that they don't get soaked. Excuse me, that they don't hit the boss. Fix this note a little more. It was even more briefed. There. Okay, whatever. That'll do. So, obviously, at these specific times for different orb soaks, we're going to have Creeks and Gun each be responsible for a set because they can do it each phase. And then at the end of the intermission, Mendoth and Alpaca will be doing it. That's basically what this note is for. So, just for the beginning of the fight here, the only things that we're going to have to worry about are sort of our initial positioning. So let me pull this up here. Okay, so at the beginning, you can use 2-minute CDs. It will take us longer to reach intermission than on heroic, so feel free to send those. Do not pot, of course. You still want to save that. We're not going to be lusting, of course. We're still going to save that, but you can use 2-minute CDs. Make sure you check your feather color when it goes out. Then the tank who matches their color to the closest wall, so we'll be like here-ish or whatever. The orb spawn is obviously either going to come east, west, or north, south. We don't know until it starts. But whichever wall is closest to us, the tank who is matched color-wise to that, because you guys will always be separate, will go to soak like 5 to 6 of those orbs to make a gap for the boss to pass through. Okay, so say they're coming from the stairs like a wall like this, the tank will, let's say they're light orbs, the tank with the light color will go to soak a bunch of orbs to make room for the boss to pass, and the other tank will go and taunt the boss, and then they can start moving in. The first position for where we're starting is going to be diamond. So basically you'll make a little wall, or you'll make a little gap through the wall. Let's say it's Kodo clearing or pulls into diamond, and that's sort of where we'll be able to start. You'll always be pointing the boss like away towards the wall, and the rest of the raid can just stand behind and make sure we're not in your way, no matter where we are. At this point, we get our soaks. So in this difficulty, it's always going to be 2 soaks, 1 of each color. I know it's going to seem scary, but we're going to stack both soaks on top of each other every time. So it doesn't actually matter what color they are. You can basically just ignore that. And everybody in the raid, except for the person who's dealing with the immunity, so for the first soak, that's Creeks. 2 healers, so myself and Sky, and then like the tanks. And the 2 DKs who are gripping the ads. Everybody else in the raid, so the other like 13 people or whatever, are going to stand in the dual soak and soak it. This soak that we're first doing is on X marker. Wait a minute, that can't be right. We're pulling to.
We normally
diamond.
pull the video pulls here, not.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, but why does it say diamond? Whatever, I'll look into that. Either way, yeah, I think we pull over to this side. We'll not worry about the diamond thing for now. Yeah, maybe I just have like a weird note here. But anyway, then we'll put the first soaks on X, and again, it's like all 30 people stacking on top of each other. So, I think that's all we really need to talk about for now. Let me double check. Sorry, there's multiple questions at once, but
I actually had the same question as well, which I think is, are we doing the gate for the mall soakers?
yes, we only have yes, we only have one warlock right now, so we'll only be able to do one of the two. But I'm gonna pull that up here.
'Cause I think I set that one up initially.
Yeah, so one of them is we can do from here to the center of the room, like under the boss at the end. See if I can actually ping the ground maybe under the boss. It's gonna be hard. Here-ish, like right at the flourish. No, that's not where that thing is. At the flourish of the wing on that side. Like here-ish. It should be able to go, let's see. Yeah, it should be from like here, I believe. And then a little farther in. It should be straight. From where I'm standing here. Sorry.
Oh,
Where I'm standing right here.
oh, you're that's the max range. This is the max range.
Yeah, I think you want it to be basically just straight though, right? Because that's like the one key. So try if you can put it from where I'm standing now to like
Oh, I'm sorry.
this flourish here.
I'm sorry. I understand what you're saying.
Okay, perfect. 1 second. Okay, sorry. Is there a reason why your macros want I mean, I think you. Well, I guess you could put it in both, but you'd have to press them. You'd just have to like spam. No, I don't think it would work, right? Like they're not. Both of them are.
Well,
on
as
the
far as I
GCE.
know, Dead Human is both, right? So
Oh yeah, the macro, it does have taunt in it. The first macro.
Oh, you're right. Look at
But
that.
then this, yeah.
Okay,
so-
I guess. Yeah, I guess you won't need the taunter one then. If I maybe the DK or maybe like melee taunts aren't actually GCD. Can anybody verify that for me? I guess it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, they shouldn't be.
Okay, well then that's why I guess. So it should,
because I was
should work.
looking
You
at
just
the
have to
video
one.
and it showed the taunt from a paladin and not from a DK, so I wasn't sure.
Yeah, I mean it doesn't matter. If we didn't have 2 DKs, we would do it differently. But if we have 2 DKs, we can do it this way comfortably and not have to worry about it. But that's why they only had 1 DK. They were doing it like this. They had
Right.
one melee taunter and 1 DK.
What markers
Our first soak is at cross. Yeah, I mean you know where you're going this way regardless.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think they at their leisure basically pulled it like over to the side of the ring, but maybe they waited for if there's a frontal before then. Maybe they waited.
Yeah. I
Is
don't
the
remember
boss facing to the wall here? Like,
Yeah.
right here, looking towards
Yeah.
where I'm standing, basically?
Exactly. Okay, so just to recap really quick, you're using 2-minute CDs. You're checking your feather color, tanks, soaking / moving the boss generally this way. The double soak's going to go out. Everyone goes to X. Everyone soaks except me, Sky, 2 DKs, tanks, and the first time Creeks, since he's going to be needing to deal with these other immunities.